to our stay home or get outdoors yoga practice. There's some just happy, fun yoga to get your body moving. I'm Rebekah. We'll go ahead and get started. So just beginning in a comfortable seated position, just letting yourself find any sort of comfort in the way that you're seated. Just begin by taking a little bit of spinal movement to check in. Exhale deeply. Shoulder rolls down. Inhale, begin to lift your fingertips, lift your heart high. Exhale, gently seal your palms together to your sternum. Coming into that sense of peace, that inner world. Just become observer to any physical sensation in the body. Notice if there's any softness to offer to the shoulders, the jaw. Letting yourself feel light. Awareness to any thoughts that you may be having, any ideas, any beliefs, any to-do list. Shifting past these things of the mind. Allow the breath to be a vehicle of change as you acknowledge the gentle inhale, soft exhale. And hand to heart, hand to belly. Follow the breath at its rhythm, at its pace. This breath with you as we move through our practice. Encourage the movement at your own pace. Following the breath as we honor movement meditation. Allowing everything that we move through in our physical practice, the asana practice, to be guidance, to be meditation, is to just simply notice without judgment. Exhale. Lift the fingertips high, inhale deeply. Exhale, slide the palm down, open to the side of the body. Hold your wrist. Gently trace the fingertips forward. Slide the palm down, inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lean forward, stretch the fingertips forward, wiggle the hips back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Begin to journey to hands and knees. Stacking shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Begin to elongate through the right heel, the left fingertips, engaging through the core muscles, the abdominal muscles. Add length. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Bring the right foot out to the side. Move the hips back, moving into any degree of openness available in the hips for a breath or two. Maybe you walk your hands over to the right side. Sweet inhale. Deep exhale. Back to center. Exhale gently. Slowly arrive back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring palm and knee back down. Take a moment to notice. Wiggle it out. Deep inhale. Exhale. Extend the left heel back. Reach the right fingertips forward. Take up space. Smooth breathing. Heel lengthens. Fingertips lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, palm down. Move the left foot out to the side. Gently guide the hips back, stretching open. Maybe you crawl your fingertips to the right side. More breath in. Exhale, gently begin to extend the fingertips forward. Slowly shift forward. Heel back, fingertips forward. And gently melt the palm and knee down. From here, stretch the bottom of the feet, tuck the toes, move the hips back a lot or a little, depending on the amount of sensation that feels appropriate for your feet here today. Shake the head. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let the breath go. Pressing the fingertips and the heels of the hands down, slowly begin to lift the knees, lifting up into inverted V, downward facing dog. Dance in the feet, dance in the hips. Let the head be heavy. I like to shake my head out just to remind the head and neck to be soft. Inhale. Exhale. Observe the breath, observe sensation. One more deep breath in. Let the breath go. Inhale, breath, lift the right leg long, lifting into the heel. Exhale, bring the right heel by the left glute. Lift the knee open as you square the shoulders, lifting high. One more breath in, lift. Exhale, spiral the knee down. Left leg lifts. Exhale, left heel by right glute, bend the knee. One more breath in, lifting. Exhale, dance the left foot forward, match to the right, forward fold. Let the head be heavy, shake the head no. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to here. You might let your hands behind the back of your calves, lift the hips. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift the fingertips, lift the heart high. Exhale, slowly fold forward with your breath. Lifting. Let your breath be audible, hearing the wind or the ocean. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. With the bend in your knees, slowly begin to lift your fingertips high, lift your heart. And exhale, gently let your palms together at your heart and letting your gaze towards the tips of your fingers. Here again, recognizing your connection to your body. Any thoughts present, any things of the mind. Letting the breath to be a vehicle or a channel, again, finding that connection, the natural flow. One more deep breath in. Exhale, find Tadasana. Find your strength, find your confidence, stand in this way. Check in with your own alignment, any small shifts. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Checking in with any intention for your practice this day, this morning, or this afternoon. Bringing that to your heart. Exhale any extra. Taking that Tadasana stance here at the top of your mat. Soft knees. Inhale, small back bend, rise up. Exhale, gently flow forward. Lift halfway. Exhale, bring your palms down. Step back with your right foot and your left. Leveling between the palms, press back into the heels, finding that engagement through the core muscles in this plank shape. Again, embody strength here. The fingertips find a little bit of a rotation outward. The elbow creases, elbow pits, I like to call them, rotate in. Elbows are facing out wide. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Flip your feet, inhale, lifting cobra. Pull the elbows alongside the ribs, lift your sternum. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Adjusting your downward facing dog or inverted V shape again. Head is soft. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your palms. Left heel in a line, toes at a slight angle, rising up to a warrior one stance, palms facing forward. Take a moment to check in with your alignment. The left hip pulls slightly forward, right hip slightly back. Reach. Exhale, lean in. Finding a long line in the spine, a soft gaze just ahead of your right big toe. Heart is lifted, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale. Exhale. Lifting. Exhale, flow. Palms down, low lunge. Square the toes forward. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale. Exhale, shift to plank. Moving knees, chest, chin, or if you'd like to join in Chaturanga Dandasana, yoga push-up. Elbows alongside the ribs, slowly lower, shoulders lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing back. Inverted V. Take a full cycle of breath to ground. Lift the left leg high, reach the heel. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your palms. Right heel in a line, toes at a slight angle. Triumphant reach the fingertips. Deep breath in, find a small alignment. Pressing into your back pinky toe, spread the toes. Exhale, lean in. Soft gaze just ahead of the left big toe. Wiggle the fingers, shoulders down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back up to rise. Exhale to fold. Low lunge. Step back, inverted V. Inhale. Exhale, shift to plank. Again, knees, chest, chin, or this movement of vinyasa with your breath. Shifting slowly. Guiding yourself. Soft knees, inhale and exhale. Step the feet forward. Small footsteps to get there. Lifting halfway. Exhale, flow forward. Gently lift your fingertips, lift your heart high. And pulling the hands together to the sternum, take a moment to check in. Maybe hand to heart, hand to belly. Be with the breath. Observe the flow of your breath. Soft inhale, gentle exhale. One more breath in. Coming back to your Tadasana shape here at the top of your mat, soft knees. Inhale, reach, new cycle, new beginning. Gently flow forward. Halfway lift. Plant the palms, step back. One foot and then the other. Move with your breath on the exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, dandasana down. Rise up and press back. Sweet inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot forward, coming into crescent lunge shape, toes facing forward on two separate tracks. Fingertips lift, palms press forward. Check in again with your alignment. Press into the left heel, right knee over its ankle, left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale deeply. Exhale, spiral the left elbow outside the right knee. Press the palms together in prayer. As you shift your gaze, find a steady gaze. Point to anchor 2. Elbow to knee to elbow. Allow this twist to move any deeper. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Crescent lunge. Windy. Exhale, take your left hand down to the inside of your right foot. Reach the right fingertips, twist open and across. Wiggle the fingers, lifting high, heart open. Exhale, melt the right hand down inside the right foot. Left heel in line with the right heel. Reach the left fingertips towards the sky. Side angle. If this is a nope, not happening, no thank you today, you're welcome to bring your elbow to your knee. Lifting open, notice how it feels to stick the butt out. Press the hips forward. Inhale, exhale. Option to find the bind here, taking your right arm down inside the front thigh. Interlace the fingers, so like this. And as you're ready, slowly begin to rise up. Coming back to crescent lunge. Exhale, flow the palms down to the earth, either side of the right foot. Slowly begin to lift the right leg, three-legged dog, rise up. Exhale, shift to plank, option to keep the leg to hover, optional challenge. Yoga push-up down, keeping the shoulders lifted, heart lifted. Lift the toes, lift the heart. Exhale, press back. Soft knees, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Let the head be heavy. In breath, lift the left leg tall. Exhale, sweep the left leg, left foot forward between the palms. Square the feet forward, inhale, lift crescent lunge. Exhale, land into the shape, navigate alignment as you find small micro movements to adjust. Inhale, exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, sweep the right elbow outside the left knee. Palms together, lengthen through the crown of the head, press back into the heel. to center, lift the fingertips high. Exhale, bring the right hand down, lift the left palm. Stay open. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down inside the left foot. Right heel lowers down. Palm down towards the earth, lift the right hand high. Again, same option to bring the left elbow to the thigh. Yes, if that's preferred. If you choose, again, finding this bind by taking the left arm in front of the left thigh, fingertips interlace behind, shift the gaze towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly unwind. Slowly rotate back to center, coming back into a crescent lunge shape, lifting. Exhale, flow forward. Slowly release the left foot from the earth, lifting it, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift to plank. Option to keep the leg lifted. Yoga push-up down or knees chest chin. Lift. Exhale, back. Soft knees, inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Touch. Take a pause here in child's pose. One more sweet inhale. Deep exhale. As you're ready, slowly shifting to inverted V-shape, soft knees. Step or hop your feet forward between your palms. Let the head be heavy. Sigh it out. Beautiful. Taking your hands, sweeping them around, taking hold of opposite elbow behind the backs of your knees. Head is heavy, knees as bent as they need to be. Sweep the arms up, lift, inhale. Exhale, pull the palms together to your sternum. Take a deep breath in. Full, steady breath out. Fingertips melting down, coming into Tadasana shape, mountain pose shape. And the connection to your breath, steady gaze. Again, checking in with that internal world, the things of the mind. Exhale. The way that you are. Finding your feet about a fist width distance apart. Soften the knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Flow with your breath a few rounds to lift and lower as you navigate into chair pose, Utkatasana in Sanskrit. Bringing your hips back, knees over your ankles. Two more. One more breath in lifting. Exhale, bringing your hips back, spread the toes wide. Keep your hands lifted. You can bring your hands to your heart. One more deep breath in. Smooth breath out. Slowly lift up the fingertips with it, the right knee, palms forward. Challenge your balance. Taking your hands, sweeping them out wide like wings, press the right leg back, finding Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Challenge balance, lift the heel, airplane arms. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, slowly guide the foot back, coming into crescent lunge. Maybe you bend the knee, lift it, bringing low. Maybe you pull the arms down. Once more. Lifting high. Exhale, open into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Check in with the stance of your legs, guiding the left heel in line with the arch of the back foot. Bringing maybe with your hands at your hips, square your hip bones. Lengthen through the fingertips, bringing the gaze towards the front middle finger. And breathe. One more deep inhale. Smooth exhale. Guide the right hand down the right leg. Lift the left arm high.
reaching it perpendicular, reaching it towards the ceiling or the sky. Maybe you shift your gaze towards the top hand. Keeping the bend in the front knee, guide the knee towards the pinky toe. One more deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly come back to center. Slowly, maybe you bring the left hand down, again, extended side angle with the hand at the thigh, or maybe you bring the fingertips down towards the earth. Reaching open. One more breath in. Exhale, finding reverse warrior two. And then guiding yourself into humble warrior, squaring your hips forward, bringing the back foot so it's on a separate track, taking a tiny step out, toes at an angle. Interlace the fingertips, maybe this time as you dip your left shoulder towards the left knee. One more breath in. Exhale. Release the fingertips, melt the palms down, lift part way. Exhale, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Let the head be heavy. Softness in the knees. Fingertips sweep, heart open towards the sky. And exhale, bring the hands together to your heart. Take a moment to pause between the sides. Maybe you bring your gaze towards your fingertips. You come to Tadasana. Inhale. And exhale. Standing steady here at the top of your mat. Inhale, lift the fingertips. Exhale, soften the knees. Flow with your breath a few rounds. Again, lift and lower. Once more. And gently lower down. Navigate space, tuck the tailbone just a little bit, spread the toes wide, subtly lift through the arches. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The fingertips with it, lift the left knee, challenge your balance. Gently press the arms out wide like wings as you kick the left leg back. Gentle gaze just ahead of you. Square the hips. More breath in, lifting. Exhale, slowly step the foot back and down, coming into the stance for crescent lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, landing back into this crescent lunge shape. Slowly open, warrior two. Again, adjust the feet so the heel of the front foot is in line with the arch of the back. Gently track the knees. Gaze towards the front hand. Soft gaze and even breathing. One more deep breath in. Smooth breath out. Lower the left hand down. Rise the right fingertips up. Pulling the right knee towards its pinky toe. You're ready. Slowly shift, coming into extended side angle. Maybe the fingertips reach the floor. Maybe the back to the, or like words, forearm to the thigh. Using the muscles, the obliques, to slowly rise up. Again, finding reverse warrior. Deep inhale. Even exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. Slowly coming back to center. Slowly begin to square the palms down, gazing towards the front toes. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Gently step the left foot forward to meet the right. Let the head be heavy. Soften the knees. Inhale, lift the fingertips, lift the heart. Exhale, flow forward over your legs.
Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back with the feet shifting to plank. Lengthen through the crown of the head and the heels. Knees, chest, chin on the exhale for Chaturanga Dandasana. One more breath in. Lift the hips, shake the head. Exhale, soften the knees. Step or hop the feet outside the hands. Coming into Malasana squat. Bringing the hips low, palms together towards the sternum. Find a soft gaze just ahead of you. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly begin to rise up. Gently begin to step the hands to heart center. Realizing we missed something, so we'll come back to it now. Step the left foot back. Bringing your toes at a slight angle. Inhale, lift the fingertips high. Exhale, coming into humble warrior. Interlace the fingertips, bringing the right shoulder by the right knee. Let the head be heavy and hang. Into the heels of the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Square the hips. Soft gaze. Exhale. Bring the palms down. Now step the left foot forward to meet the right. Shake the head. Shake it out. Inhale. Lifting. Exhale. Bringing your hands together to your heart. Coming to stand at Tadasana. Nice even Tadasana stance. Connect to the breath. Exhale. Slowly come to shift onto your right foot. Let the left foot hover slightly. Lifting fingertips and the knee. Gently bring the left arm under the right and the right, no. Come to stand steady. Inhale, lift the fingertips. Exhale, take the left arm under the right and then the left leg over the right. So left arm under, left leg over. Lift the fingertips. Exhale, squeezing everything in. Lift the fingertips high. Bring the hips back. You lift a little lower, find Garudasana eagle pose. Challenging balance and challenging that singular focus as you maybe find a non-moving point ahead of you. With the breath. Lower, lifting the elbows, lifting the arms. 2, 1. Lifting up and open. Slowly step down. Inhale. Exhale. Shake it out, move it out. Shoulder rolls down. Exhale freely. Gently lift the arms. Exhale, take the right arm under, the right leg over, sinking the hips down. Now I got it. Took a moment. Slowly lift. Exhale. Squeezing everything in towards the midline of your body. Lift and lower. Slowly begin to lift up and out. Gently coming back to center. Shoulder rolls down. Exhale. Fingertips lifting, heart lifting. Exhale, flow forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, shake the head no, soften the knees. Bringing the palms out ahead of you. Optional challenge if you choose to join me here, coming into crow pose. So crow pose looking like the palms are down. Bringing the knees in close towards the armpits. Spread the fingertips wide, press into the tips of the fingers and heels of the hands. Lifting up onto your tippy toes, bring the knees close in towards the armpits. Shifting the gaze forward, lift one toe up off the ground, then the other. Maybe you're a baby crow, keeping one toe down for balance. Maybe you choose to keep your toes down and just shift your gaze forward, play with that option. Find your degree. 2, 1. So you've had enough of the shenanigans, as we eventually will. supine plank pose. Bringing the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Shift forward. Move through vinyasa with your breath. Elbows back. Elbows towards your lips. Lifting. Exhale, inverted V. Soft knees. Right leg extends towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Exhale, begin to cross the right leg over. Maybe you find this option here as we began our practice, or maybe you join me in tracing the right leg over. Lifting into wild thing. Lift the hips. Right foot crosses the body. Kickstand down. Extend the fingertips. Lift the heart. For 2. For 1. As you're ready, reach the right arm high. Spiral back open as you lift the right leg towards the ceiling, towards the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, dance the right foot outside the right hand. Add length to the crown of your head. Breathe deeply. Exhale, maybe you melt down the left knee, coming into lizard pose. Square the shoulders forward. Keep the right knee hugged in towards your shoulder. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in. One deep breath out. Lengthen forward, breathing deeply. Smooth inhale. Maybe you come down onto your forearms. One more breath in. Gently coming back to palms or fists. Slowly begin to bring your hips back, coming into half Hanuman, half split. Stretch the right leg forward. Maybe you lift up off the knee as you shift back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Coming back to lizard pose for a breath. Gently begin to lift the right leg high. Exhale, sweep it down next to the left. Option to come through vinyasa, moving meditation. Option to find child's pose. Settle in with your breath. This option is always available. Choose what works best for you. One more breath and lift. Exhale, guide the left hand down, reach the leg high. On an exhalation, guide the left foot outside the left hand. Add length through the crown of the head and the heel. And soften down just above the right knee. Add length through the crown of the head. Notice where you can soften. Notice any sensation present. Where is the body speaking more loudly? What does it have to say? Muscles, any thoughts, any narrative in the head. Slowly, if it's available, come down to your forearms. One more deep breath in. Smooth breath out. As you're ready, lifting back to fists or forearms, add length. Slowly guide the hips back, coming into the half Hanuman, half split, stretching into the muscles in the back of the left leg. One more breath in. Coming back to lizard pose. Palms down. Sweep the left leg, 3-legged dog. Option to move through vinyasa. Option to stay in child's pose. The child's pose this way. Be with your breath. Take the next 3 to 5 breaths to take the movement that you need. Maybe you're in downward facing dog. Maybe you bend your knees and add some small hops. Or maybe you join me in child's pose, showing a little grounding and rest. One more breath in. Exhale. Palms forward, soft knees, step or hop your feet outside your hands again. Coming to land in this Malasana squat, this active squat. Snuggle the elbows inside the knees as you press wide, palms to your heart. As you're ready, slowly begin to lift up. Exhale, pull the hands to your heart. Planning Tadasana, hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Gazing towards your fingertips. Finding the feet again about a fist width distance apart. Begin to shift to your left foot. Let your right foot hover slightly. From here, moving into Vrikshasana, tree pose. Foot to ankle, foot to calf, or foot to all the way to inner upper thigh. Check in. Take a moment to press foot to leg, leg to foot, lifting in any sort of balance. If you want to add any challenge, any spiciness, maybe close your eyes. Expressing it any way you choose. From this tree pose shape that you stand in. And again. Softly begin to release the foot from the thigh, expanding the arms wide, taking hold of the fingertips to the knee as you gaze towards the left fingertips. If it's available, take your peace fingers towards your left big toe. Extending the leg out to the side. Gently release, grinding back to center. Marching stance, inhale, lift. Exhale again, Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. And laying through the crown of the head, inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. As you're ready, slowly fold forward, coming into standing split as you lift your right leg towards the sky. Exhale deeply. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, melt the right foot down next to the left. Fold forward. Head is heavy. Soft knees, lift the fingertips, lift the heart. And exhale, pull the palms back together to your sternum. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. As you're ready, shifting towards the right foot, let the left foot hover slightly. Guiding the foot to the legs, avoiding the knee. Expressing in tree pose, Vrikshasana. Even steady breathing. Deep, smooth breath in. Full wild breath out. Arms. Another breath in. Exhale. Stand here in this shape. Slowly begin to release the foot from the leg, wild the limbs, taking the peace fingers of the left hand. Guide your gaze towards the right fingertips. Maybe expand the leg. Gently come back to center, lifting. Exhale, moving into Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe you take your hands to the earth, your ankles as you lift in standing split. Head is heavy, leg lifting tall. One more breath in, lifting. Exhale, melt the left leg down next to the right. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Lift the fingertips, lift the heart. And exhale, pull the hands together to your sternum. Deep breath in. Exhale. Soft knees lifting. Flow forward over your legs, taking your fingertips interlaced behind your back, hands to low back or lifting them high. Shake the head. One more breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly fold forward. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bringing your palms down to the earth. Step back into the plank shape, making your way all the way down onto your belly. Take your time to get there. Letting the fingertips rest alongside the ribs. Gentle gaze, maybe your forehead rests, maybe one cheek rests down towards the mat. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Letting the tops of your feet touch down. Inhale, lift up. Lifting one leg. Maybe you lift both legs. Pressing into the palms, rotate the elbows back, hugging the forearms in towards the ribs. Lifting the heart, lifting the sternum, keeping that leg lifted, or legs lifted. One more breath in. Exhale. Lifting high. Slowly melting down. Maybe you let the backs of your hands down. Maybe you let one cheek rest or your forehead rest. Another deep inhale, long exhale, bringing the fingertips back and down. One more breath in, exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg, or lift both legs. Shake the head. Even deep breathing. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, slowly soften. Again, resting, releasing the arms. So we move into our next variation, moving into bow pose. Taking this moment to just enjoy the feeling of the earth beneath you. Exhale. Inhale, slowly begin to lift up. Lifting the legs, reach the fingertips back. Bending the knees, reaching towards your ankles or taking hold to the top of your feet or your ankles. Knees hug in, finding bow pose. Maybe you rock side to side, finding a little bit more lift. Be with your breath. One more breath in, lifting. Exhale, surrender down. Fingertips beneath your shoulders, move into child's pose. Hips back. Deep breath in, smooth breath out. Walk the hands back, coming to sit on your shins for a moment. Shins rising up to the knees, coming into preparation for camel pose. Tuck the tailbone just a little bit, softening the shoulders down. Option to tuck the toes under. From here, bringing the low ribs and the hip bones slightly in closer towards each other to kind of minimize that arcing in the low back. Begin to lift the heart. Inhale, lift the fingertips. Exhale, bring the hands to the low back, maybe to the upper back thighs, or maybe towards the heels. Move slowly, gently to your degree. Coming out of this shape slowly, slowly. Gently finding child's pose, or maybe the knees, the legs touch this round, finding the crown or the top of your head down, and tucking your hands beneath your ankles. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly rise up, shifting your legs out towards the side, coming into a seated position. From here, bringing your heels in close towards your body, your fingertips behind, facing either backwards or forwards. Lift the right leg. Take
Taking the right ankle, crossing it over the left thigh, finding figure four or seated pigeon pose. Scooting the heel in close towards the hips, the hands for support, lean into your degree. And 6 to 8 breaths here, even breathing. Finding Navasana boat pose variation, lifting the heart, tucking the low ribs in, maybe the left toes touch down, reach this leg, 2, and 1, right leg down, keeping the knees a squeeze, taking the hands behind as you cross the left ankle over the right thigh, pulling the heel in close towards the hips, gently lean in. Breath in, lengthen. Exhale, lean into your degree. Gently release the leg. Finding again Navasana, boat pose variation with the left toes extended, right toes tapped down. Inhale. Exhale, melt the left leg down. Give the knees a hug like you mean it. Slowly bring the fingertips back behind you. Pressing the feet down, lift the hips, finding reverse tabletop, lift the hips to degree, lift the heart. 3, for 2, for 1. Gently lower the hips down, slowly coming down onto your back. Give your knees a squeeze, maybe you rock side to side, maybe you find your knees outward circles. The feet back down, heels in close towards the glutes, moving into our final back bend practice as we wind down today. Letting your fingertips reach towards your heels, broaden the shoulders as you tuck your chin towards your chest, broaden here at the clavicle, bringing the fingertips towards the heels. Inhale, exhale, lift your hips, rotate the inner thighs in towards each other, lifting the tailbone, maybe you tuck one shoulder then the other, chin towards your chest. Optional challenge, lift one leg, point and flex the foot. Bring it down with the other leg. And bring it down with the hips. As we come down, maybe you lift your fingertips up over your head. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lengthen through the tailbone, pulling the fingertips down beside you. Widen the ankles, shift the knees side to side. Ready, hug the knees, bring them in towards your chest, take your left elbow, giving both of your knees a hug as you bring your right fingertips wide, twisting open and across, stack the knees, twist open. Twisting open and across, switch sides as you're ready. Using your right elbow, hook the knees, draw open, left arm, follow with your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, gently coming back to center. Moving towards Shavasana. Giving yourself some time and space to absorb the benefits of your practice. Shaking out your legs, letting your palms rest towards the ceiling. Being here even if just for a minute, just letting yourself find rest, find peace. You might find a meditated seat, letting your hands rest towards your ribs. Breathing into relaxation, peace, mental clarity. Letting conscious thought drift away as you allow yourself to rest in this space of meditation, relaxation.
joining for this practice here. Prayers and blessings to health and beauty in the rest of your day. Continuing this Shavasana practice for the duration that you choose. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.